Hi, I'm Jess.
Hi, I'm Mark.
Welcome to The Graft.
The Graft, noun to work hard.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Graft. I am Jess.
Hi, Mark.
And do you know what we realised, guys? We got some feedback from some of you about our first ever episode and the fact that we didn't actually introduce ourselves or say how we know each other, which would have been really helpful. So thank you to everyone who pointed that out. We're just going to address that real quick. I'm Jess and I am probably a serial entrepreneur in many ways. I am a grafter by nature and by nurture. So I'm currently employed, actually, believe it or not, and I fight the urge every day to go and spread my wings as an entrepreneur. But I'm currently employed in the business of real estate and coaching and training and helping people to go and build really great businesses out there with Keller Williams UK. So that is what I'm currently doing alongside some other projects. I have worked in property for over the last decade and also run some hospitality businesses as well. So just a little snapshot about me and who I am and why I love grafting so much. Mark, what about you? Who are you?
Who am I? So I am a grafter. I have grafted from a very young age. I won't bore in terms of the different things I attempted in the early days, but the one thing I'm pretty proud of is I was a co-founder of the first online estate agency in the UK, and it was before the likes of Purple Bricks came into the market. We put service first. We grew at a really good rate. It started from a garage. Literally, I had to create a room inside a garage. I did that before we even started. And it went from there and literally went to, I think the highest valuation of the business at one point was £35 million, I think it was. So, took a business to a good level. It came to an abrupt halt and didn't survive. So I've been through failure, like big failure. And I think I'm better because of it, and I'm a better person both in business and in personal. So, that's who we are. I'm sure there'll be some other episodes around that in terms of how you deal with the emotion of that level of failure that I felt. But yeah, that's who we are. So I hope that's given a little bit of
And how do we know each other?
Oh, that's a good one.
How do we know each other? You can take that one.
Oh, how do we know each other?
Yeah, because I think people are like, okay, that's great, but also, why are you together?
We work together, right? So we are, this isn't a Keller Williams podcast, right? But we work at Keller Williams together. We're in the regional team here in terms of driving and growing the business and supporting agents build whatever business that they would like to. And we just sat down one day and said, this is tough, this is hard, we're grafting, and we just said, look, let's go and talk about it and go through whatever's on our mind at any stage. We feel like we can do that, and that's the reason why we're here doing it. And hopefully we're going to help. Look, if we get one person that comes on and says, oh, that was an amazing episode, which by the way has already happened.
Happy days.
Because I was in here, we're in Family Reunion, which is a Keller Williams worldwide event here, and there's 400 people around the world. And I've had 3 or 4 people come up to me and said they've seen the podcast. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
So he's famous, he's made
where are you based? It's like,
reach out to him now before he gets too expensive to book.
Literally have people from Argentina and Nicaragua coming up to me and saying, I've seen your podcast. You're famous. And I'm like, I'm really not famous and have no intention of being famous either. So, yeah.
Well, thank you. So, guys, I hope that gives you a little bit of a snapshot about who we are, how we know each other, and I guess what qualifies us or maybe disqualifies us from really having these discussions with you about grafting and what it all means. But we're here, we're learning, we're growing, we're grafting. And so
actually, you just said something
let's get together and figure it out.
Yeah, we've just been in a keynote speaker, and you've used language there that he used, which is qualified. Are you qualified how are you disqualified from talking? And actually, particularly some of the stuff that you go through, you actually become qualified to talk about it, even if it hasn't gone right for you.
Because it hasn't gone right for you.
Right? So actually, that's given me more momentum to do things like this. Because, if you can stop someone from doing something wrong that actually helps their business, I mean, that's basically why we're doing this.
That is why we're doing this. So, guys, we're in LA. We're taking the time out to talk about some good stuff, have some good content for you guys. So, watch out for the next episode. We're going to be talking all things being a busy fool. So that's coming up next. Thank you.
See ya.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Graft. Please like, comment and subscribe, and it will be great for you to just engage with the content. If anything has resonated with you today, let's talk about it, let's discuss it. Hopefully it will inform some of the topics that are to come. So it'd be great to hear from you guys, and tune in to the next episode.